Happy day after Thursday.
Oh my goodness.
Did you see how I did that?
I did.
Yesterday was
I'm
Friday.
impressed.
I'm just trying to avoid the whole saying the word Friday, I guess.
I'm impressed.
How you guys doing?
That Bill, he's quite a guy.
Intelligence on display. Well, anyway, we've been talking all week about proper communication, how to share our hearts, shares being the key word. And we've come up with the 3 C's to practically put this into play. And that first C, Troy, is communicating truth in life.
Yeah, you know, the bottom line is, and this is the most important piece of all this, is we want to share our hearts. We want to connect. We want to be known. We want to know someone else. And so the way we do that is we share our hearts. We share what's going on inside. We share life. We let all that be wrapped in love. And so that's really, really important to make sure that's the really context of our conversation.
And that keeps us on the road to healthy recovery. It helps others stay on their roads to healthy recovery.
And it helps people hear us. It helps us connect. It's a good thing.
It's freeing. Yeah, it really is. The second C is careful to not be selfish. We talked about venting and complaining.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when I vent and complain, it's just because I don't like something or things aren't going my way. And I've got to recognize that no one wants to sit around and just hear me gripe and complain. Mm-hmm. And it's not always about me. And so oftentimes I've got to just kind of ask myself, am I being self-centered here in the way I'm communicating and the content I'm communicating? And I've just got to back up, because part of even when we go back to sharing, it's about connecting, and sometimes we can't do that if it's just all about us.
The subtle lie that the devil tells us, because recovery is about us and us finding freedom, so we get lost in the us part. And we mess that up. It really is. It's a trap. And then the third C is check your motives.
Yeah, and we talked about that with soapboxing and poisoning. You know, really, anytime we communicate, it's always good to ask ourselves, what's going on inside? What was my motive here? Especially if I find myself communicating with intensity or passion, it's good to check your motive and find out, am I doing this because I really believe in this and this is a battle worth fighting? Or am I doing this because, you know, I just want to control or dictate a narrative, or I want to stop, I want to win an argument.
Wow, yeah.
And I want to make that other person look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really, really important that I check my motives as I'm communicating.
If you sense that there's a wrong motive going on, let's say you're mature enough to take a deep breath, and how can you, what do you do to redirect yourself when you start to communicate?
You know, I think you can just stop and switch directions. You don't have to publicly talk about what's going on inside of you eternally. You can just kind of recognize yourself and, you know, kind of just tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna just stop that and I'm gonna go a different direction. Mm-hmm. Or I could even in certain contexts, I could even own that and say, you know what, I'm just realizing here that what I've been saying has been driven by a really selfish motive, and I want to own that, and I want to maybe go a different direction.
You hear how powerful that would be? To be able to be mature enough and connected to God enough to be able to bring that to bear in a conversation. How much trust would be built in that relationship should that happen?
Guess what would happen?
What?
Connection. The thing we're really after.
Freedom. Freedom on a Friday. Nothing better. We love doing this for you guys, man. So we look forward to getting together with you again next week. As Troy said on another episode a while back, if there's anything if there's a topic we can help you with, get with one of us. Let us know what question you want us to tackle, and we'll let the man get it answered for you. We love you. Take care.
See you next week.
Another week.
The day after Sunday.
We'll see.
Bye, guys.
He teases me.